It is comforting to see that at least some places can maintain a degree of normalcy.
Without construction materials and resources. And what about this talk of missing supplies? I would think the conversation starts there. Hmm?
I apologize, but with the cataclysm, the investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns! The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce! This may sound radical, but if we could reunite with some of the exiles from House Maleen...
Careful, Envoy. It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
Not to mention, they're completely sloughing mad. What? Too soon? It's only been about 50 years.
For now, let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies. It's possible they were lost in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
Problem?
The request for aid and supplies never cease. Excuse me, Harbinger. Can I have a word? Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dul'khef. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I'm the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply. No, of course not. You're new here. But please, I beg you, hear what I have to say. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible. The truth is, I am new to this position. When I assumed these duties, it was impressed upon me that I would carry a great burden. The Ministry has never failed to make a timely delivery. Our reputation in this regard is flawless. That reputation and my position are both now in jeopardy. With every rising and setting of the great star, yes. And often at midday as well. Perhaps the great serpent has guided your path to me in answer to my prayers. The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her. Those supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
They are indeed. And our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see. Only 3 packages. Hardly a burden. With that being said, it is a dangerous time to travel outside the city, so be vigilant. That's correct. Just make the deliveries and collect payment. There's no need to report back. The money is yours to keep. Saving our reputation is payment enough for me. Well spoken, and very true. In so doing, you can take pride in knowing you have made a contribution to a noble lineage. Here are the packages. One is for House Dul'khef, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamadi Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels. It has been quite a challenge to keep all of the records in order.
Why walk when we can coast?
Damage.
These growths are like family to me. Hello there. I don't know your face. Are you lost? Well, I know you don't work here. You also haven't attacked me. So being lost is the most sensible reason for your presence here. A growth farm isn't exactly the kind of place people seek out for a leisurely visit. Oh, so Lijana finally found a replacement courier then. That's good news. She sounded nearly desperate in her last message. Well, friendly delivery person, I'll be your friendly package recipient. It's very sad what happened to the previous courier. His name was Shamid. He was a radiant soul, full of life and joy and dreams. All of it stolen away in the blink of an eye, to hear it told. Yes, I was. After making a delivery, he often stayed for a bowl of stew and tell me the news of the city. He would always have a new joke that he'd share. He had a gift for humor and telling stories. Sometimes I would laugh so much that my sides would ache for hours. I will miss him. Oh, good. It's definitely the right package then. I spent a small fortune on these spices. They're some of the rarest we have, as well as the most pungent. Cooking is my great joy, and the proper use of seasonings is the most important part. Thank you for this. I will. Now here's your payment. Travel safely, Courier.
There you are!
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers. Fine day for a drive, is it not?
Go on now, get out of here. Thought you'd catch me unaware, did you? Thought I'd be easy prey? Unless you want a hole in the middle of your chest, you'd better turn around and start walking. I suppose you could have put a bullet in the back of my head easy enough. There's no end of trouble out here lately. We've got pirates and spacers circling like vultures looking for easy pickings. And that's to say nothing of those fanatics. Has the Great Serpent abandoned us? I don't know. Perhaps. Because the only thing that annoys me less than pestering strangers is my work. Machines and structures don't waste my time with stupid questions. I know the Courier well, and you're not him. Tell me the name of the person who sent you, and prove that you are not a liar. You don't know, do you? You probably killed the Courier, and now you're here to rob me. Either answer my question, or by the Serpent, I'll make you regret coming here. Your predecessor had better manners, and he knew his place. I assume your presence here means that tragedy in this city claimed him as it did so many others. Poor lad. I won't apologize for my manner. Trust does not come easily for me in these dark days. That, and the constant pain in my back makes me poor company. I know. I fix machines because they don't try to start a conversation. I prefer the quiet. But now, at last, my medicine has arrived. The Serpent knows I've gone too long without it. No doubt he hears my loud swearing when I struggle to get out of my bed every morning. Ha! I wouldn't count on it. That miracle, I doubt even the Serpent himself could perform. Take your credits and leave me in peace. Talking just makes me more irritable. And before you ask, yes, such a thing is possible.
I appreciate you taking the wheel. in no time. All systems go. We'll leave everyone in the dust.
Great Serpent, please help me. I am terrified. Harbinger? I hope the Great Serpent finds me worthy of redemption.
Quite a view. Welcome, my friend. Are not the beauty and majesty of nature truly splendid? There is serenity here that cannot be found in the city. It is the ideal place to contemplate the secrets and mysteries of the cosmos. Just now, I was wondering why the Great Serpent chose the form that he did. Why not a bird, or a groat, or some other creature? Why not a woman, or a man, or a child? Of course, it's folly to think that I, a lowly mortal, could even begin to grasp the mind of the divine. And yet, a curious mind cannot be stilled. It will seek answers. A kindred spirit, then. Wonderful. Let us share a brief meditation in celebration of this meeting. Now close your eyes and breathe in deeply. Be calm. Do you feel that? It is the presence of the Great Serpent, omnipotent and all-seeing. Such divine communion purifies us and makes us strong. You may think this is a chance meeting, but I know the truth. The Great Serpent has a plan for us all, my friend, and this encounter is a part of it. A tantalizing question. For what purpose has the Great Serpent brought you to me? Do you, bring news from the city? Or do you perhaps come in search of wisdom? Is this meeting a turning point in my life? And you are the agent of that change? I have no doubt that a great revelation awaits me. So Ligiana has at last found a new courier. Great Serpent be praised. This package of dried and salted groat's meat will sustain me in my contemplations. So captivated am I by the Serpent's mysteries, I sometimes go days without remembering to eat. I know it's customary to pay upon receipt, but let me pose you this question. If we carry out the will of the Great Serpent, is that not the greatest reward of all? Compared to such divine favor, the worth of a few credits is a mere pittance. Ah, I see. Far be it from me to deny the will of the Great Serpent. I wonder what else he has told you, and why he has chosen you to hear his divine voice. Questions for another day, perhaps. For now, here is your payment.
I pray that the Great
execute
Serpent
his own
will
son. Severe hardship soon. So much love. And yet the minister
Are you prepared to die?
You will suffer!
I cannot wait.
By the great compass! Fall back! Through my head!
and another will take my place.
Bring it!
You die today.
Take a first stop. Stop!
The water does not seem too bad. Growing up, I only found myself in the halls of healing on rare occasions. Training accidents, mostly. I always found these gardens comforting.
Great Serpent guide you.
Just trying to survive one more day.
Miss,
Is it urgent or can it wait?
Give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is.
Forgive me. I am exhausted.
Are you not? Is it not your job to help those in need? Why will you not help my family, my children?
We have examined your children and found that they were not in immediate need of treatment. Other patients are in more dire...
You will not help my children unless...
Even in these trying times, we're doing all we can to keep House Dul'khef supplied.
I do not like it.
Hello, Harbinger. Motherboard has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed. Good. Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about, I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I am sure. One moment he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dul'khef. Lucky? Perhaps. I have been pondering it. Whether luck is a consideration if the great serpent guides all things. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why. Do I have a choice? We who are left must take action if House Varun is to survive. Hopefully you can deliver them from this. But what comes after? What about the next trial? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the Council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dul'khef is no exception. It is a shame you are not born House Dul'khef. You seem unnatural for this line of work. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Anesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dul'khef keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Anesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. I believe so. Yes. Anesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dul'khef was proud to serve when called upon.
All must serve.
Perfect execution! Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.